The once revered American entertainer left court a convicted criminal. Bill Cosby was found guilty of drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constant at his home in 2004. When the verdicts were read in court, there were loud sobs from some of the 60 other women who say Cosby attacked them.
This is a victory not just for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, not just for the victim in the case, Andrea Constant, not just for the 62 of us publicly known survivors of Bill Cosby's drug-facilitated sexual crimes against women, but it's also a victory for all sexual assault survivors, female and male. It's a victory for womanhood.
You are a liar. Your whole story is falling apart right before your face.
Cosby became a household name in the 1980s, achieving global recognition for his starring role in The Cosby Show. Now he's become the first celebrity convicted of sexual assault in the era of the Me Too movement, which has gathered pace since his first trial in June. For the retrial, the prosecution was allowed to let 5 other women testify against Cosby to show a pattern of sexual assault.
What was revealed through this investigation was a man who had spent decades preying on women that he drugged and sexually assaulted, and a man who had evaded this moment here today for far too long.
Lawyers on his defense team say they will appeal the conviction.
We are very disappointed by the verdict. We don't think Mr. Cosby is guilty of anything, and the fight is not over.
Cosby has returned home on bail until sentencing and has surrendered his passport. Cosby will now undergo a sexually violent predator assessment before returning to this courthouse in 2 to 3 months' time to be sentenced, with each of the 3 charges carrying an average 10-year jail term. It's likely Cosby will die behind bars. Nick Harper, TRT World, Norristown.
Looking at aerial pictures from our affiliate there in Pennsylvania. This was a short time ago after he was released from prison. We were following his car. We could see his vehicle. He just came out of the vehicle flashing the peace sign as he was escorted. This right now, what you're seeing is a tape playback of that moment earlier when Bill Cosby was escorted from that vehicle carrying him from Pennsylvania, from a prison in Pennsylvania, excuse me, to his home. Quite a stunning day. This was a moment where Bill Cosby, I think to a lot of people's surprise, was released after the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court overturned an earlier conviction on a procedural matter, saying that the former convict Bill Cosby was or had entered into an agreement with a previous prosecutor that essentially should not have allowed him or should have prevented him from facing charges. Obviously, there's been some disagreement about that from some of the former prosecutors that we were talking to just a short while ago. But you were just seeing there images of Bill Cosby returning to his home after he was released. We're going to continue to monitor developments in that story, bring you any reaction both from the victims as well as anyone else involved. When it does, we'll certainly bring that to you as soon as possible.